up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. All right, so a couple of things I want to say before we get to the actual show. We're gonna go for a little walk. I guess I'll do roll call about at the 7 minute mark. So if you're coming into the video and you're watching it and you're like, I don't really want to hear all this other BS, I want to get right to the show, it's gonna be around the 7 minute mark. All right, so there's a couple of things I want to say real quick. First thing is this. So I wake up in the morning today and I see a couple of things on the internet, and not about me, just a couple of things on the internet. And I just want to express this, and I can't say this enough. I just felt like this was a message that we have to start the show off with. Please be in your children's life. Now, if you're not a parent, as always, I'm talking about the custodial parent. When you don't live with your child, there's only but so much you could do. There's only but so much the child is going to listen to what you're saying. It's limited. It just is what it is, especially if you live in a different area. Please be aware of your children's friends. Please be aware. This is important. Hey, how you doing this morning? Take your time, take your time. So, please be aware of who your kids is outside with. Please be aware of who your kids is playing with. Please keep aware of who your kids spend time with. Because you got kids out here that their parents don't give a F about them, fam. And they're just doing any and everything. They don't have no freaking sense about them. They don't have no feeling they don't have feelings. They just, moving from one situation to the next that just has to deal with being just rude, and I'm just gonna do stuff that's funny, and I don't care if the person don't get it. If they don't laugh, it's because they don't got no sense of humor. Not that you was being rude and a jerk and just doing something that ain't funny. So please be mindful. What's up, my brother? How you doing this morning? All right. So please be mindful of who your children is out here with. And I want to just share one story real quick, and then we're going to move on. So a young man, the flowers are just so beautiful, but we got to get to our spot. So a young man, I had a situation with a young man recently. Good morning. How y'all doing? I love that bike. It's so pretty. Thank you. So, it was a situation that I had with some, to me, I thought they was trying to jump me, just so we could be clear. I come from the era where when you alone, the one dude try to act like he want to shoot the fair one with you, and then once he got you distracted, the other niggas jump in. So, I'm pretty sure they was trying to jump me, just so we could be clear. In any regard, after the whole situation transpired, I ended up talking with his pops. The conversation is on the live. His pops come off to me like a stand-up dude. His pops come off to me like he cares about his child. His pop comes off to me like, like his kid is getting the appropriate information at home. That's the important part. What's up, my brother? All right. He came off like his kid is getting the appropriate information at home. He's doing the things that he's supposed to be doing to be a good father. And that's why I said you got to pay attention to who your kids is hanging out with. Because his kid is hanging out with a kid that's walking around the street, following around adults, getting in cars with his mother, trying to spin the block with his mother in the car, talking about he gonna kill people. So that's who his son is hanging out with. So be mindful of who your kids is hanging out with, because there's only but so much that you could do. They're gonna listen to their friends. They're going to want to do what their friends want to do. There's only but so much that you could do. So you got to be mindful of who your kids hang out with. Shout out to the father that came and spoke to me the other day. Like I said, he comes off to me like a stand-up dude. Y'all got to get that kid Justin out of your neighborhood, fam. That's all I can say. Other than that, it is what it is. But y'all got to get that kid Justin out of your neighborhood. That kid Justin is in your neighborhood, and he has such a hard-on for me that he's out there trying to convince your children to go do shit that's putting everybody in jeopardy of jail or getting injured or some other shit over nothing. You understand? The dude is like this tall, fam. Hold on. I need for you to understand something real quick. Let me stop so I can just show you something real quick, and then we're going to get to the show. We're going to get to the show when we get to our spot. The dude Justin is about this tall, fam. I'm 5'9". This is why the kids listen to him. He a whole adult. hanging out with your kids, telling your kids to go follow grown men around, filming them, telling your kids to go follow grown men around and start fights. Some kid named Justin, some dude named Justin, he lives in Seagate, he's about this tall. Be mindful of who your kids is hanging out with, fam. Because that dude is going to get somebody kicked, whether it's me or whether it's a different individual or whoever. That man is going to get somebody killed or put in jail. And he's a part of a satanic cult. That dude is going to get somebody killed or put in jail, fam. I'm just telling you what it is. His name is Justin. He has like a porno creep mustache. He about this tall. He live in Seagate. Shout out to him. And I'm only saying this because, good morning. All right? Because anything could go. Like, I'm only saying this because I want people to protect their kids, fam. This is just a public service announcement. I just want people to protect their kids. I'm going to have to go through it because dude is not going to, he just got a hard on for me, fam. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this little nigga. Part of my language. But I'm telling you right now. Morning, gentlemen. Morning. So, gotta get that. That's all I gotta say, fam. Something is gonna happen to somebody, he gonna be standing back laughing. In any regard, shout out to the father that came up to me and spoke to me to try to find out what the issue and the problem was, and then come up to speak to me to be on some bullshit that don't make no sense. This nigga rolled up to the jump off and then rolled this window down. That was bugging. What's up, my brother? How you doing this morning? Good? Give me that.
Yeah, good. Good morning.
All right. Have a blessed day.
Oh, thank you. You too.
All right. All right. Hey. All right. What y'all want to talk about this morning? This morning we're going to be talking about Wack 100 again. What up, Florida State? 7 on the dot, and I can't see the time. It says 7:22, so I made it to the spot. I made it to the time I told y'all. Wack 100's at it again. I think that I have the opportunity to talk about Wack 100 today in a positive light, so I wanted to do it. Whenever I get the opportunity to speak about somebody positively that I've, pointed out some bullshit that they've done, I usually try to take that opportunity. So today I'm going to have the opportunity to say something nice about Wack for a little while. That shit is going to be lit. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Smoke King. He says, good morning, BBN fan. Frost was good, my dude. Just chilling, doing all of the things. God been showing up hard for me yesterday. I can't even explain her. I'm not even going to say that because even though it's a joke, but God showed up for me yesterday, all day yesterday. Like 5 or 6 times. I mean, God is here all the time, you feel me? But just recognizable events. So God has been just showing up to me and making his presence known yesterday incredibly. So I'm going to see if he's going to still do the same thing today. I think that our everything's been turning around. I think I'm being promoted at the moment. There's things going on that I can't tell y'all about. I think I'm being promoted at the moment. I feel comfortable now going into the stuff with the basketball as far as making the league or making a little tournament. Good morning, my brother. All right, I feel comfortable now. I didn't feel comfortable doing it before because even though I was getting a lot of support from certain individuals, and I appreciate y'all, the Seagate Police and Seagate community, the community board, they was giving me a lot of support on it. I just didn't feel comfortable, and I didn't want to start something and then screw it up. But I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable now. So we're definitely going to try to make that happen. I tried to talk to dude yesterday. I guess I'll pull up to his office today. We're going to try to put some stuff on paper so we could just start taking off and we could do the thing. If it works out the way that I'm hoping it works out, we'll have a minimum of 6 teams. The 6 teams will consist of some of the companies that are currently in Coney Island. And we'll try to see if we could integrate those teams If not, just, you know, fuck it. Like, let's say I'm on 31st and Neptune. You know, if 31st and Neptune got a team, you understand what I'm saying? So that's what we want to do. But we're not trying to get all of the super athletic young kids. We just trying to make something for us older dudes, some of our regular dudes. All right? Some of our older dudes, some of our regular dudes, some of the families. What's up, my brother? All right. So, you know, we got a lot of people, they got regular jobs. They want to be in a basketball league. Why not? So we want to make a Coney Island basketball league. That's what we're working on right now. I'm talking to the Seagate Community Board because we need money to make all of this shit happen. So that's what we're working on. That's what we're trying to do. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning. How you doing, brother?
All right.
Peace.
All right. So that's what we're trying to do. That's the shit that the asshole is trying to stop. You seen, they got that whole, let me get out of here. I'm probably yelling here on the phone. Somebody's like, who's that? Who's that over there? So that's what the asshole is trying to do. Homeboy, that Justin kid is trying to make it so all of these things that the Justin man is trying to make it so all of these things that I'm trying to do in the community, they trying to sabotage it. So their next plan is to go to the people that's going to be funding it and tell them that they should be hating me, and they're going to send them to the devil worshippers channel, I'm assuming. So we got to see what we could do about that. Shout out to Justin that don't want Coney Island to have a basketball league. Shout out to Justin that he says that he's going to try to get in my way to prevent me from actually coaching kids. So shout out to that dude. Like I told y'all before, y'all be having these dudes in y'all community that don't mean the community no good. And they go spend all of their time with your children, and now you're wondering why your children is weirdos. So for all the people that think I'm crazy, shout out to y'all. There's nothing I could do about that. I haven't actually did anything to give you that opinion. Somebody just told you that I was crazy after they sat around and antagonized me. And then I reacted. So they said, oh, he's reacted from our antagonization. You know, something's got to be wrong with him. You know, no regular human ever gets angry and frustrated. That's never happened in the history of mankind. You understand? So this is what I'm dealing with. I'm literally dealing with a situation where they have kids and people just following me around, and then they're trying to create a situation with me. And if I don't do nothing, they say I'm pussy. And if I do something, they say I'm crazy. So I can't win. I got one more thing I want to say. I'm sorry I'm taking so long to get through this. When respect isn't served, get up from the table, fam. I'm gonna say that again. When respect isn't on the menu, get up from the table. If they not serving respect, stop eating. You shouldn't be there. You don't belong. Copy? Some kid the other day had the nerve to ask me why I wasn't at the courts. The fuck you mean? Them guys don't even pass me the ball. Why the hell do I want to go play basketball with them? Why would I want to talk to them? Like, what the fuck? Why in the hell would I even want to talk to a person that wouldn't pass me the ball? That's just, it just don't make sense to me. You're not even gonna pass me the ball. You think I should be having a conversation with you? You bugging? I take that personally. Like, you really don't like me. Shout out to Art of D Glass. Appreciate you, my brother. And shout out to Smoke King. Let's get to the show. I'm going to explain to you what Wack 100 does. And this is how he gets out of all of the situations when he's busy doing some bullshit and he loses. So Wack 100 does something and he loses. And then the first thing he does is he tries to get on people's good side. By now, he's going to talk nice for a little while. But Wack 100 talking nice is Wack 100 talking down on the people. Is finding a situation where somebody might have did something that was not that big of a deal, blowing it up and then pretending like he did something. I'm going to say that again. Wack 100's way of doing something right or doing something good or doing something kind or, you know, not doing something terrible is basically what he does is he finds someone that's made some kind of maybe faux pas, blows it up further than it got to go. Okay. Blows it up further than it got to go so he could be a hero of some kind. So he could have somebody's community speaking positively about him. And that's why we're talking about Troy Ave, Meek Mill, and Wack 100 this morning. What up, Pause? So I have not heard the footage. I want to know what you guys think. I haven't heard the footage. I haven't heard none of the dialogue. I wake up this morning. I get up this morning to tell y'all about homegirl that's talking about, they asked her a question about the presidency, and she basically was, so we was going to talk politics this morning. I just want to be clear on this. We was going to talk of politics this morning. We was not going to be talking about this. So this is last minute. So I have not heard anyone's input on this. I've heard 0 people's input on this. I just want to be clear about this. So I'm speaking from the perspective of not necessarily hypotheticals, but from my interpretation of captions. So basically, for everybody that know, the streets is a myth. That's Troy Ave shit. We not playing with it. Troy Ave's been saying the streets is a myth for how many years? That's Troy Ave shit. It's nobody else's shit. So basically, Meek Mills allegedly said something about the streets being a myth. We're gonna say he did. Boom. Because we talking about it on that premise. So Wack 100 decided to call Meek Mill out and say Meek Mill was stealing dude's shit, which if he did do that, he would be if he didn't give him any acknowledgement. Like if you be like, yo, Troy Ave right, the streets is a myth, then he ain't steal shit. If a nigga's just talking, he's like, yo, the streets is a myth. Yo, who said that shit? Troy Ave, right? Then he's not stealing it. But if you come out and you like, yo, the streets is a myth, or saying anybody's slogan, and you're not giving them credit for it, fucking them bugs. I tried to swing at the motherfucker. Them niggas is quick. So he dropped. I swung. He like dropped out of the sky. But he stayed. And then I just grabbed his ass. So I say all that to say this. And I want to be clear about this. Don't fall for Wack 100's antics. Wack 100 just want people to forget that dude called him out for the fade and then offered to pay him $200K and he don't even want nothing in return. That's all this is. That's it. That's all this is. There's no need to try to figure it out. That's literally all this is. Wack 100 is trying to get people to forget that the Bronx dude. What's up, my brother? All right. Wack 100 is trying to get people to forget that the Bronx dude, Hocus 4/5, not only called them out, but said, yo, I don't even want no money. See, now this is the curious part. Some little kid is across the street watching me. So I'm looking to see if they ever gonna jump on one of these buses that come through. Because remember, they convinced these little kids in the neighborhood to watch me and follow me around and take pictures of me and everything else. So now I'm seeing if the little kid is about to jump on the bus. So I've been waiting for the bus to come through to see if she's gonna jump on the bus. But I honestly think they just got her across the street watching me. Why didn't Troy Ave trademark the phrase? What's that? Who's that? Ganju? I can't really see your name. That's Ganju? I have no idea. That's something Troy Ave should have trademarked off the rip. Troy Ave got about 4 or 5 phrases I think he should trademark, to be honest with you. But he's been using the shit for so long. If somebody does, and he got merch and everything else, if somebody does come try to steal the shit from him, you know, he might have a workable lawsuit on his hands that's gonna make it so that it's not to their benefit. You understand what I'm saying? He might have a workable lawsuit where it's not to their benefit. Like they just fucked up because there is a law. Fucking birds, fam. Why they keep trying to fly at my face? The fuck? I agree. Could we have that conversation somewhere else? There's a reason why. You're 100% right. He should have trademarked it. I am not questioning that. I just don't want to have this conversation for a really good reason. But this is a dope conversation, and I would really prefer for us to have the conversation when we're, like, if you call on to the live. So we're going to fix this shit so we can try to get back to the fucking StreamYards. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So we're going to fix this so we can get to the StreamYards, because this is something I would love for you to come on the program and have a conversation about. So some white chicks just walk past, right? So they were staring. So whenever I see people staring at me, generally I say hello because I assume they recognize me, right? So they recognize me as somebody that's always outside. What's up, my brother? All right, and I want to say hi to everybody anyway. So, fuck. I'm scared of the music, fam. They took my page for 30 days, fam. I'm not playing with them. Good morning. So, they took my page for 30 days, fam. I'm not playing with them. But I was wrong in that instance, just so we could be clear. I was literally wrong in that instance. I was playing music with the understanding that the music was going to be heard over the live. I just didn't know they was going to fucking clip me. When is Troy, what up, D Candyman? I have no idea when Troy's sentencing is. Let's look into it. Did he get sentenced yet? I don't believe so. Let's look into when Troy's sentencing is so we could be in the courtroom. I haven't went and said what's up to our people at the courthouse in a while. Do y'all notice? I just want to say this. Do y'all notice everywhere we go, people fuck with me? We go where the gangsters is at, they fuck with me. We go where the police is at, they fuck with me. We go where the regular, honest, everyday working man is at, they fuck with me. Do you see how hard these people gotta try to make people dislike me? They gotta make video after video. They got about 500 videos maybe trying to get people to dislike me. They working hard. Why? Because people just organically usually like me. What up, my brother? That's it. Usually. I mean, fuck, I'm not for everybody. I have no idea when Troy's sentencing is. But once again, I think Wack 100 did that because Wack 100 want to get Troy ass people. No, his community. Why do I smell fucking cigarettes? Troy Ave wants to get his community. I mean, Wack 100 wants to get Troy Ave's community to be on his side. Remember, Troy Ave's community is New York. Like, Troy Ave's a New Yorker. Who's the one that he's beefing with right now? Hocus 4/5. Don't be surprised when he start coming out talking about how Hocus 4/5 don't even live in New York no more. I don't know where dude live. But if he lives somewhere else, don't be surprised. Wack 100 effed up, fam. He talked crazy to a dude, and then he tried to make it seem like when the dude called him out for a fade with some bucks, that he didn't want to put no money in the dude's pocket, so now I'm not going to take that fade. Then they switched it around where he going to make all of the money and dude ain't going to make no money. There's literally no reason for Wack 100 to not do this now. See? Let's see if that kid get up and get on the bus, or she is just watching. Hopefully she just get up and get on the bus. In Atlanta, yeah, that's why I said what I said. They was trying to make fun of him. Like, yo, he's in Atlanta. What's up, my brother? Good morning. All right. Yo, I fuck with it. Yeah, man. I used to have braids down the head, fam.
Right. Likewise, man. Why'd you cut it?
I mean, I just did. It wasn't even a good reason.
It's a growth. It's a growth, baby.
Boom. And I had waves like crazy for a while. So I was still saucy with it. Like, what you talking about? Enjoy your day. You the man. If he was close, if I was on the sidewalk, I would have let him say what's up to the people, but we in the parking lot. I mean, if he would have walked past me, I would have told him to say what's up to the people. I like when people say what's up to the people. We got to get the people shirts. Oh, this is what we rocking today. Yeah, this is what we rocking today. We got 56 people in here. Hit that like button. Send out some notifications. Let's get up to 100. Yeah, so Wack 100, he effed up. So he trying to now act like he's coming to the savior of a New York dude. Because Wack 100, don't let him fool you. Wack 100 don't want New York to hate him, fam. He just trying to troll niggas. This troll culture got to go the way of the dinosaur, fam. Because a lot of y'all ain't even being responsible with your trolling. It's one thing to make a joke and to make something funny so a person could eventually laugh at the thing, but y'all just being disrespectful. Y'all just being disrespectful, talking about people's families, you know, trying to hurt people's ability to make a living. That's not trolling, fam. That's hate. That's just hate. I remember growing up, and if you was somebody that was trying to stop the next nigga money, nobody in the hood fuck with you. I'm just being honest. I remember growing up, and if you was one of them dudes or one of them people that you was trying, good morning. She had the biggest smile. She must be a teacher. Good morning. She just had the biggest smile. What up, Bush? What up? The kid is back. Shout out to Bushwick. Salute. Put where you from in the chat. Your city, your town, your area code. Let's go. So hold on. Listen. Pay attention. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to get New Yorkers to be on his side. Don't fall for it. He gotta go. Don't fall for it. He gotta either apologize to Hocus, or he gotta accept the, or he gotta accept the fucking fade. He gotta do one or the other, fam. He gotta apologize to Hocus, or he gotta accept the fade. Tell me where I'm wrong. He talked about that. He talked about that man's daughter. He's saying things to try to make it so that man can't feed his family. He's trying to hurt that man's ability to make a living. When I was growing up, you did shit like that, you was a sucker. People in the hood didn't fuck with you, fam. Nowadays, that shit is acceptable. When I was growing up, you couldn't try to hurt the next nigga pockets. If you was doing some shit like that, nigga, you was a sucker. The hood didn't fuck with you. You better watch out, because somebody might set you up. Fucking guy's just gonna drive past 1,000,000 times playing the fucking audio. I hate these. Let me be quiet. So now I gotta leave. Now he's just trying to follow me. He's an asshole. Good morning. Okay. So let's go over here. Fucking asshole. Look, you're just following me. Let's go on this block real quick. Here we go. There we go. Oh wait, what's our power looking like? Yeah, nah, he trying to get he trying to get dudes to be on his side because he said that shit about Hocus. He got to shoot the fade with Hocus, or he got to apologize, fam. I think he should just apologize. That's what we trying to do, fam. Shout out to Brooklyn NASDAQ. He got to either apologize to Hocus. Tell me where the lie at. He got to either apologize to Hocus or he got to shoot the fade, fam. Yeah, I think dude just left. I think dude just coming over here to give me a hard time. This is what I mean by people just follow me around trying to just give me a hard time, fam. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. He's still in the store. Let's go over there. Because I can't put music on the live. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Let's wait for that guy to leave. Hey, people really just be following me around trying to make my life difficult. This shit is crazy. Why you think I don't come outside? What the fuck? In any regard. So now he gotta apologize to Hocus. You gotta apologize to Hocus or you gotta take the fade. Hocus is basically trying to put 200K in his pocket, fam. Hocus is trying to put 200K in his pocket. He don't got no discernible reason to say no right now. He don't got no real reason why he should be like, nah. Because he's not losing. There's no discernible reason, fam. Wait, let's go stand inside the Popeyes. Popeyes got AC. Nah, I want to talk loud. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think he should do? Good morning. Okay. Good morning. All right. See? Fucking assholes. Fucking assholes. He went in the store, he didn't even get nothing. He didn't even get nothing, fam. He just went into Dunkin' Donuts. What he did, bought a coffee and drunk it inside in like 2 seconds and then came outside and jumped back on his bike. He didn't even get nothing. So what do y'all think, fam? I think he gotta apologize or shoot the fade. What's your opinion? You think he gonna apologize or shoot the fade? Put it in the chat. I think he should just apologize. I think he should just apologize even if you shoot the fade. Y'all people don't be wanting to apologize for shit that you did wrong, fam. You know you did wrong. You know you shouldn't have did the thing that you did. But people don't want to apologize. And then they get mad at you because they owe you an apology. Nah, we not letting people gaslight us in the freaking 2023. We going into the 2024, fam. We ain't letting people gaslight us. We ain't letting people do some weirdo shit to us and then pretend like they're the victim. We're not doing that. Okay, man. I'm not sure what I did to you. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're doing zero of that, fam. Wack 100 is the biggest gaslighter on our social media spectrum right now. There's so much shit that I could talk about how he be gaslighting people. His whole entire show is about gaslighting. Wack 100's Clubhouse show is about gaslighting. What up, my brother? The whole entire show. The whole entire show. It's just gaslighting, man. He says a thing that isn't even true, and then he has his people co-sign it. Tell me where the lie's at. Tell me where the lie at. He say some shit that's not true, and then he have his people co-sign it. That's what his clubhouse is about. You hear? That's what his clubhouse is about. He just gaslights, man. I think we gonna have to start finding somewhere else to go live. I ain't gonna be lying. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm gonna go find somewhere where there's no people at. I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to go live. I can't keep running away from music every 5 minutes. Maybe we just keep the morning coffee in the crib. And yes, people have the right to play their fucking music, just so we can be clear. I'm not trying to dictate whether people can play music or not, but I can not like the music that, I can not like being negatively affected by other people's actions. Or want to not be affected negatively by other people's actions. We can want those things. Shout out to homegirl. So she stood there and let me not talk about her hustle. Let me be quiet. I am not hating. So once again, we got how many people we got in here right now? We got 70 people. Hit that like button. Let's send out some notifications. Once again, so I want to know what y'all guys think. Should he apologize or not? Should he apologize and shoot the fade? I think he should apologize and shoot the fade. Because I think he should just apologize because he was wrong. I think he should shoot the fade because they're giving him $200K. No other reason. No other reason. And I don't want to hear you don't need the money. You can give the money away to charity. You can give the money away to your people who need the money. You got some people that's running with you that you know what I'm saying, might be on hard times. This is a whole $200K you could just give to your team. You could go do the fight and just give the money to your team because you know you don't need it. He's going to get paid $200K. The guy he's fighting is going to get nothing. I'm sorry. I don't understand where you're losing at. Even if you lose in the fight, you win you won the war. Even if you lose the battle. You got $200K to start a new project with. You got $200K to give to give to your team. You got $200K to put in your kids, you know, put it away for your kids. You got $200K for a down payment on a new house. You got $200K to go buy a property that could make money. So come on, fam, we're not doing that. We're not talking like this is just a regular situation, fam. You understand? We're not doing that. This isn't just two dudes on the street. One guy got a problem with the other guy, so he's like, let's fight. I know what I think about that. If somebody has a problem with you, you have no obligation to fight them. But if you busy out there talking crazy about somebody, talking stupid about their family, you kind of got an obligation to fight them, man. Oh, they put water down. Salute. You kind of got an obligation to fight them, fam. If you talking about people, kids, you talking about people, family, you talking crazy, and they want to scrap, you kind of got an obligation. Am I wrong? Put it in the chat. What y'all think about that? If they got any people in here that aren't on, what y'all think about that? Put it in the chat. Good morning. So I think he should have to fight him. I think he should just apologize. Like, even if he don't fight him, you can't just not go after the 200K, fam. That's insane. So if he don't fight him, dude ain't gonna make a cent. He gonna make 200K. You can't not fight the dude in that situation. He literally just coming to you saying, I'm trying to give you money. You can't not fight the guy in that situation. It's not like I could see if he's like, it was 50K. Then I'd be like, okay, you make millions of dollars. 50K is nothing. It's 200K, fam. If that man is gonna tell you 200K isn't important to him, why y'all pretending like he could empathize with you? He could sympathize with you. Why are you pretending like any of that? Obviously, he's not. Okay, so I be mindful because I come in contact with more of these people than you understand. So even though I haven't been in a room with Wack 100 before, I have. So I like to be responsible when I say certain things, unless the person just did something outrageous and I'm like, I don't gotta be responsible. Morning, my brother. All right. All right. Wack 100 like picking on people. Good morning. Wack 100 like picking on people because he got numbers. Because he go into his clubhouse room and he got all of those people that got his back. So Wack 100 like picking on people. Now, I'm not trying to bring nothing up because I'm not hating on the brother. But do y'all remember the situation that happened inside of the, I don't have nothing, brother, my problem. Huh? I think people sent him over here to ask me for money. I gave him a buck yesterday, though. I'm on my live, man. See now how he's just standing there? Somebody sent him over here to do this. Who paying you? Who paying you? Around the parking lot. They be paying people to follow me around and shit like that. So they was like, word? I said, look at the homeless dude. They turned around and looked at him. He followed me all the way over here. Then when I walked over there, he followed me all the way over there. I walked over here, he was following me all the way over here. Then I walked over there, he followed me all the way over there. And almost got hit by a car. He was following me so close. Almost got hit by a car, fam. Anyway, my phone got too hot, and when it got too hot, it closed out all the apps. So we back. I'm been better shade now. This is why I keep trying to tell you I need to shade. Hey, nigga just following me around the park, and parking lot and shit. This shit was crazy. I'm pretty sure it was that dude that came riding on the bike that was playing the music. I'm pretty sure he's the dude that went and told the guy to follow me. Because like I told you, he didn't buy nothing. He just walked inside of the Dunkin' Donuts. He didn't buy nothing. And the dude that was asking for money, he dipped. So he must have gave him enough money for him to go buy his drugs. Dude dipped. He not even out here no more. So he must have came, paid him enough money for him to go get his drugs. So he left. Get back to what we're talking about. Let's let our numbers go back up. Hit that like button if y'all don't mind, so we can get our numbers back. It always starts with the hips for me. Always. 100% of the time. Shit is crazy, fam. Morning.
Good morning.
All right.
Peace, dog.
Have a blessed day.
Right.
That's a fact. He said I got potential. Shout out to that shit. Imagine if they saw me and I had some resources. Like I got like 0 resources and I'm still doing decent. I don't even got no resources, man. Yeah, they about to, he already, the front of his car already tore up. Like what the fuck, man? He's trying to get into a 3rd accident. I'm assuming he already had to. Anyway, let's go. Let me just finish up with the Wack 100 and then we can talk about whatever y'all guys want to talk about. Wack 100 is trying to curry favor in New York City. That's why he's trying to say Meek Mill stole dude's term and phrase, because dude is a New Yorker. He's trying to do this because he fucked up when he went after fucking Hocus. And the whole reason why him and Hocus is beefing is because apparently, I'm trying to get it so I'm in the sunlight, but my phone is in the shade. Sorry about this, Bird. Bird is eating insects. Birds are supposed to eat insects. Another reason why New York City had an insect problem is because we feed our pigeons and we feed our birds. So our birds don't eat the insects. That's what birds eat. No, we wasn't here to throw them bread. They be eating insects. Morning, my brother. All right. So that's what Wack 100 is doing. I don't think y'all should fall for it. I think Wack 100 should have to apologize for talking about that man's daughter. I think because he talked about her daughter. Okay, so if he talked about Wack Hocus's parenting, then he has nothing to apologize about. But if he talked about that man's daughter specifically, then he does have something to apologize about. That daughter, his daughter don't got nothing to do with their beef. His daughter don't got nothing to do with their beef. So if he spoke about Hocus's daughter specifically, then he owes an apology. But if he just talked about Hocus's parenting, whether he was saying something true or false or whatever, you know, if he lied, obviously an apology. But I don't think he really owes Hocus apology. He should be apologizing if you lied. Like, you gotta have better character than that, man. Morning. But he's just trying to curry favor with New York. That's all. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. All of his other antics is toxic, negative, and fucked up. He doesn't get the option to be a fucked up individual 10 months out of the year and only got 11 months out of the year he's an effed up individual or he's doing bullshit. And then 1 month out of the year he's doing good. And we just gonna act like all of that other time he wasn't being an asshole. We're not doing that, fam. Good morning. All right. We're not doing that, fam. We're not gonna act like you wasn't doing shit that was sucker shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's why these kids now think it's okay to do sucker shit. So we got dude across the street. You hear no music. Let's see if he tries to throw the music on while he's standing next to me. He was riding a bike. He stopped on the corner. He looked dead at me. And now it looks like he's working with his radio. So I'm curious to see if he's going to start pumping his music dumb loud while he's still sitting here, since I obviously wasn't even playing the music yet. So let's see what happens. No, he had to stand behind me so that people knew he was harassing me so he could make his money. All right? So when y'all see me outside, don't say I'm paranoid, fam. I'm not paranoid. When things are actually happening, you are not paranoid. You're observing. All right? You're paranoid when the things aren't happening and you're making them up. When the things are actually happening, you're not paranoid. You're observing. Good morning. Didn't do anything wrong. Nope. Everybody in Coney Island tends to love me. So nope. That's why you got kicked. Just so we could be clear, you do know I have a morning show. This one that you're currently in that you can't comment on no more. And on this morning show, I walk around Coney Island every day. And during this walk, how many hellos do I get? How many people talk to me? About at least 20 to 50, maybe 60 almost every show. Morning. Like the hat, fam. Yes, sir. So, just so we clear, every morning that I do this show, I'm outside in the public and I talk to about 20, 30, I talk to about 20, 30, maybe 40 people, 50 people some days even more. And you think they're trying to run me out of Coney Island? So why so many people say hi to me? Why so many people greeting me? Explain that part to me. Come back with your fake account. Explain that part. Morning, my brother. Explain that part. Explain that part. Homeboy across the street, he don't even know that the light on the back of his phone is on. Yeah, the light on the back of his phone is on. I don't even know he know. He killing his battery. Now I'm checking mine, just he killing his battery. He don't even know. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Morning. Yeah, he filming me. Watch how he filming me. Now I'm gonna step to the side just a little, so I'm behind the pole, so he don't got a direct line. Let's see what happens. All right. I told you. I don't have to, you don't have to, I didn't think Brooklyn was like this, fam. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I've grown up my whole life. Like, damn, the two toughest boroughs in New York City is Brooklyn and the Bronx. And then I'm living out here and I see people doing shit like filming me. I'm living out here and I see people paying fucking homeless people to come up to me and harass me. Like, this is literally cornball shit. Like, literally cornball shit. I just did not expect this from Brooklyn, fam. I did not expect this from Brooklyn. Not from Brooklyn. I didn't expect this. I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, I didn't expect this. Like, I thought you had to be scared being in Brooklyn because niggas was tough. Not because niggas was weirdos. I've seen a lot of tough niggas and a lot of real niggas. Don't get this confused. But the weirdos, to me, it's just more weirdos than they are real niggas. I'm sorry. I had a nigga across the street filming me, fam. There's way more weirdos out here than, at least that's my experience. I got people following me around, fam. That's weirdo behavior. I got people paying people to come harass me. That's weirdo behavior. I got people putting up fucking stickers with my face on it. That's weirdo behavior. All of this is weirdo behavior. All of this is happening in Brooklyn, fam, in Coney Island. So y'all don't even, like, what the fuck? Yeah, he's just staring at me now, like, just staring. And every time I look over there, he's like, he has a drink and shit. So every time I look over there, he's like, he's looking, and like, he got his drink. So he look, and I look over there, he's like. It's just weird, fam. This is crazy. Like, I just didn't expect this from Brooklyn, fam. Like, every nigga I knew from Brooklyn before I moved here was some of the realest niggas I've ever met in my life. Real talk. With the exception, because, you know, I got family in Brooklyn, and some of them niggas is just regular niggas. I'm talking about from the people that's not in my family. Every nigga I ever met from Brooklyn before I moved here, with the exception of probably maybe 1 or 2 people, was some of the realest niggas I ever met in my life, fam. Then I moved here. I'm getting video recorded. I got homeless people getting paid to follow me around. I got weirdos sticking my picture on fucking posts everywhere. I got people coming to the neighborhood trying to convince the kids to hate me. Like, this is crazy, fam. This is not Brooklyn behavior, as far as I knew it to be. This is just not Brooklyn behavior as far as I knew it to be. To me, Brooklyn was like, literally besides the Bronx, Brooklyn was the toughest place on earth to me. And then I moved here, and you got people putting up flyers with my face on it. You got homeless people being paid to follow me around. You got people recording me everywhere I go. We're like, what the fuck? I'm just keeping it stacked with you, fam. I thought this was the toughest place on earth. I'm not saying that it's not tough. I'm just saying that there's a lot of weirdos. There's a lot of weirdos, man. Way more weirdos than I expected to see. I'm sorry. There's a lot of real niggas out here too. Don't get it confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of real niggas out here. But the weirdo spectrum is way more than I thought it would be, fam. Because this is shit. I'm literally talking about shit that would never happen in the Bronx. Good morning, my brother. Morning. Shit like this would not happen in the Bronx. Niggas will run niggas straight off the block, fam. Niggas will run niggas straight off the block, fam. Shit like this don't happen in the Bronx. Now they got another dude over here. He's going through some kind of, I think he's having withdrawal symptoms. I'm gonna move away from him. Look, now they got a new dude. Look, that's the new guy they sent. Look, this is what I'm talking about. This is the shit I gotta go through. Now they sent another guy to come. Now they sent another guy. This is Brooklyn, fam. This is crazy. I just never knew it was like this. Good morning, my brother. Like, there's a lot of real niggas out here, but how do y'all let these weirdos stay around? Like, what the fuck? I'm not even being funny. Like, y'all don't have a problem with the weirdos? Good morning. Like, y'all don't got a problem with the weirdos? Like, he just staring at me dumb hard. He like, I gotta see where he's going. He just staring at me dumb hard. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with it? Like, what the fuck, fam? Like, I'm trying to keep it alive, but behavior like this, I'm sorry. Let's see, now you're gonna follow me. Let's see how far he follow us down the block. Shit is crazy, fam. Yeah, I just want to kick me. Let's see the guy. Let's see where he at now. He's just following. As soon as I left, the other dude left. Watch this. That's what I said. Like, what the fuck? Look, I'm gonna show you. Dude left as soon as I got up. The dude that came and stood next to me. Look, we need old Brooklyn back, fam. We need old Brooklyn. This new Brooklyn, what the fuck? What up, my brother? Am I right, though? He don't want to come. He's like, I'm not getting involved with this. I live out here. I'm just making jokes. He's pretty cool, though. But nah. For real. Like, I want old Brooklyn. Like, I don't know how bad old Brooklyn was, but I just don't want to deal with these weirdos. I'd rather deal with the dangerousness. I'd rather deal with it being dangerous. I don't want to deal with weirdos. How do y'all raising these niggas out here? Nigga was going through withdrawals or something. The fuck? Why you coming standing next to me? You going through withdrawals? Why you even outside, nigga? Sheesh. That's what I gotta deal with. Now I gotta come back to the spot so the other guy can stare at me all day and film me. This shit is crazy, fam. I told you, these niggas is weird out here. So let's see who is the next. Fuck it. Let's see who the next. Let's get all of the people that's stalking me on camera. Let's see who the next stalker is. Fuck it, right? When the stalkers pull up, we just gonna get them on camera. Let's see where the next stalker's coming. I'm fucking trying to fix my... There we go. Shit is crazy, fam. I don't want the shit to go back to being dangerous, but these dudes out here got female tendencies, man. Females stalk. Men don't stalk. Niggas got female tendencies, fam. This is shit women do, fam. And you know I'm not capping. Get old Brooklyn back, fam. We're old Brooklyn. I'd rather this shit just be dangerous. I don't want to have to worry about weirdos. The fuck? Good morning. Dude all across the street got a white beater on, red fucking sweats, just filming me. What the fuck, fam? Why are you a weirdo? What the fuck? Just filming me. Some dude across the street, he got a white beater on, he got on red sweats, just filming me, just stalking me. What the fuck? Black do-rag, just stalking me. Y'all gotta do better than this, man. Y'all really gotta do better than this. Y'all gotta do better than this. Now he walking off now. Now he's leaving. Y'all gotta do better than this, fam. Y'all gotta do better than this. Now he leaving. Y'all gotta do better than this. That's just sucker shit. What the fuck? This is how y'all raising them in Brooklyn? Stalking niggas, filming niggas? And you know I'm talking loud enough for the motherfucker to hear me, because you know what type of time I'm on. The fuck? Good morning. I'm just yelling that shit right now. Have a blessed day. Hey, so I heard people trying to run me out of Coney Island. You heard about that? Ah, fuck, they went too far. I'm gonna start asking people that question. Fucking weirdos, fam. Fucking weirdos. Imagine recording somebody doing a thing that they're live streaming. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. She's not interested, so it don't matter. She cute though. She not interested though, but she cute. Don't worry, I was not gonna try to talk to her. I said hi one time. That's it. I know my value. I don't know what else to tell you, fam. I understand my value, fam. I'm a loyal man, don't cheat, got work ethic, got a whole community of shit that I got. I know how to get to the bag. I'm an entrepreneur. I know my value. Notice, I didn't even talk about my looks. I know my value. Morning, my brother. That's why I don't holler at chicks when you try to holler at them and they act uppity. You understand? Go after women that know the value of a man. Y'all busy out here chasing after women that don't understand the value of a man. Y'all busy out here chasing after women that don't value men. I don't know if she does or she doesn't. I'm not trying to say that I don't know her. But I'm saying, if I think that you don't value a man, if you don't value men, I should not want to date you. That don't make sense. I'll leave them to the betas. The betas love y'all. I don't. If I can't be in a mutually respectful relationship, I don't want to be in a relationship, period. I don't even care what kind of, it could be platonic, it could be just we just homeboys, it could be my girlfriend, it don't matter. It could be my brother, my cousin, my uncle, my aunt, my mother, my father, my grandparents. If we can't be in a mutually respectful relationship, I don't want it. I'm not gonna argue you for it. I ain't gonna try to convince you of it, because that means that I have to now convince you that I have value. If you don't believe that I have value, why would I be spending my time with you? That don't make sense. So I saying something to you, I'm trying to pick you up, I'm trying to holler at you, I know that you have value. I see your value. I respect your value. But you don't believe I have value. So that means that by me chasing you, I'm lowering my actual value. You understand? And also, Bible, I believe it's Philippians 13. No, Philippians 31, I think 31, verse 31 line, I forget what line, but it's in verse 31. Men is not supposed to chase after women. It say that in the Bible. Chasing after a woman makes you weak. It says that in the Bible. I think it's Philippians 31, verse 31. Somebody go check that out for me. Do we got our word for the day? Let's read our word for the day. Do we have it? Gotta make sure we have it first. Sorry about that. I exited out of the app by accident. Good morning. I exited out of the app by accident. All right, so now dude is walking back down the block. What happened? Is he walking back? His battery probably died because when he was filming me, he had the fucking light on the back. He still got the light on the back of his phone on. So his battery probably fucking died. He had turned it off before. I don't know why he turned it back on. Let's see if he goes take up the same spot to watch me from. Yep, same spot. Yep, same spot. Just gonna go watch me. We got 81 people in the room. Hit that like button. Let's send out some notifications. What do I know? Maybe he works over there, right? They got a couple of establishments still closed. Maybe he works over there. Let's see what happens when they open up. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, look how polite she was. She said good morning when I said good morning to her. We love manners. I know I said you did say good morning. I said you are so polite. We love manners. She had a nice laugh too. She had a nice little giggle. I like people, fam. It's just that I like people, fam. What do y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We got 79 people in the room. Hit that like button. Let's send out some notifications. Let's get up to 100. Let's get up to 100. Hit that like button. We got 79 people in the room. Let's get up to 100. Hit that like button. I'm in the shade. I'm in the shade, so I'm assuming he's talking about me. I don't even know that guy, so I'm assuming he's with y'all niggas. Anyway, what y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Oh, I'm not actually in the shade. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I got a lot of fucking work to do around the house today. If y'all not gonna be conversing or nothing like that, I don't know what we gonna do. I got a lot of housework to do today. I gotta mow the lawn. I gotta do a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, I gotta mow the lawn. I gotta do a whole bunch of shit. Him. Here. Chilling. Have a blessed day, my brother. There's just something about my energy. And people just say hi to me, fam. It's literally just something about my energy, fam. I keep trying to tell y'all, I'm not whatever the negative shit is. I'm not that, fam. If I was such a bad person, why would so many people so willingly and happily say good morning to me? Say hello to me, speak with me. And some of these people I see every day. Come on, fam. But y'all want to talk? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in. I was looking at some other chick, and then some other chick was like mad at me, I guess. Like, I guess she thought I was, I don't know what happened. But I was looking at the light-skinned chick. Yeah, we can talk about Brother Polight. Let's go. We can talk about Brother Polight. So Brother Polight put on his Instagram, for everybody that don't know, that all charges were dropped or whatever. Let me tell you what actually happened. 9 times out of 10, he just made a deal. And in the deal, when you make a deal, they'll throw charges away. So he probably just made a deal and they threw certain charges out. And he only agreed to the deal because remember, the courts don't want to do a trial. A trial's time, money. They don't really want to do a trial. So let's say they already planned on giving him 7, 8 years, or they projected that the most years he's gonna get is probably about 10, even if they get a conviction. If he's gonna agree for 7 years, if they throw some of the charges out, that's in their benefit. You know how much money they save? You know how much time they save? You know how much effort they save? That's in their benefit. So apparently, the charges that were thrown out are the charges that had to deal with rape. Ooh, God, I said the damn word. Is the charges that had to deal with him putting himself on the young girl. Those charges got thrown out. So he just got charged with other shit. Oh, shit. Ah, I missed it. Yeah, so he just got charged with other shit. There we go. We was on 15%, fam. I'm trying to keep the damn phone in the shade because we overheated a little while ago. Fucking bees, man. I'm trying to keep the sun and the phone in the shade because we overheated a minute. What's up, my brother? All right, chilling. All right, here go another. Let's see if they're going to have him harassing. I don't know. Not you, this guy. Enjoy your day, my brother. Stay blessed. Appreciate you. So basically, every time I see like a homeless person or something like that, I just literally just assume that, look, told you, look. So they sent this guy now. So we gonna go over there. Oh no, he sits here every day. Let me get out of his way. But you see why I'm thinking like that? Because this is what I got to deal with, man. So let me get out of that guy's way. He actually sits there every day. He actually sits there every day. Let me get out that guy's way. Let's go over here. Here we go. That's too much in the middle of the street. I got to keep the phone in the shade because we overheated, remember? So I'm trying to keep the phone in the shade. There we go. And I just had to plug the battery back in because we have 15%. Maybe if we get a seat inside of the Dunkin' Donuts, we go sit in the AC for a minute and I whisper. But as far as Brother Polight goes, first, I'm going to tell you what I found interesting. And this is what I mean by y'all women sometimes choose niggas y'all know is bad, but y'all just choose them and stay with them because for whatever the reason is. Homegirl said that she had never let Polight be alone with her daughter ever before. So that tells me that she already knew that there was there was an opportunity for some type of weird shit to go on. She said she had never. That's the first time Polight had ever been alone with her daughter. You want to know why that's important? Because that means that she knew. I don't think you understand me. I don't think you understand me, so let me explain. Let's say Polight had never been alone with her daughter before, but it was not something that was important. She wouldn't have remembered. Morning, my brother. I saw that dude giving you a hard time yesterday. That don't make sense, man. Go enjoy your day, my brother. Stay blessed. That's the dude that the other kid was like over here mouthing over him for no reason. Good morning. Good morning. I like the hat. Okay. So, the fact that she knew that Polight had not been alone with her daughter, the fact that she knew that means something. Like, who sits around and thinks about whether their significant other has ever been alone with their kid before? Nobody sits around and thinks about that unless there's a reason. So she knew Polight shouldn't be around kids. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, my brother. All right. So she knew Polight wasn't supposed to be around kids. And she was still in a relationship with him. Think about that part. Good morning. Beautiful hair, by the way. She knew Polight wasn't shouldn't be around kids. Now this is the banger. This is the whole kit and caboodle. Good morning. Why would she have known that? I'm going to say this again. She made a statement saying in court, saying that that was the first time Polight had ever been alone with her daughter. First, how would she even know that? Second, if that is the first time and you know that to be a fact, that means that there's a good chance that you was making sure that this situation didn't happen before. So now if you was actively making sure that your daughter was never alone with your boyfriend, your husband, why is that? This is what I mean by people don't ask the right questions. Are we gonna find out that there's been other situations? Are we gonna find that out? There have been other situations that even if he didn't do anything, it was speculative. It was weird. Just think about that for one moment. Morning. Just think about that for one moment. That has to be the wildest shit I think I've ever seen in my life, fam. This nigga just did some weirdo shit. So he came from that direction, all the way from that direction, in the parking lot. He walks this way, just comes around the car right here, and then he's now walking back in the other direction. Like the only reason why he walked over here was to get a good look at me. That was bananas. That was bananas. That was bananas. Morning. Yeah, that was bananas. That was absolutely bananas. All right, he jumped in the cab. So Jay, I got 76 people in the room with me. What you think I'm supposed to do? Just leave? I got 76 people in here. Do the rest of y'all agree with Jay? We should just cut the live off? That's what I'm assuming he's saying. Who agree with him? Put it in the chat. Do you know how hard it is to have 76 people in your room and they're not even doing any engagement? Do you understand how entertaining that you have to be to have 76 people in your room that ain't even chatting, they just listening? I'm not doing nothing wrong. Good morning, my brother. All right? I got 76 people in here, man. They not even doing nothing. They just literally just listening to me. You tell me a room that has this many people in it that is enjoying the content and aren't necessarily trying to even chat. I would love it if y'all did chat. Do not get this confused. But how many people could do that? All right. How many people could do that, fam? How many people could go motherfucking live, have a ton of people in the room, nobody chatting? Yes, I'm absolutely covering the Alpo trial when they go to court. That's a fact. We covering that trial. Yeah, that dude is just watching me. The dude on the way, he's just watching me. Or he's watching the people around me. He might be here protecting me. What the fuck do I know? Maybe he's around here and he's like, yo, if somebody run up on Jack, we gonna run up on them. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's what the dude across the street was doing, and I just didn't know it. You know what? I'm gonna take back all the hate from the dude across the street. As far as I know, he could have just been out here like, yo, they really are following Jack around. When somebody try to run up on him, we gonna get that nigga. Shout out to everybody out here with that. We're not getting nobody, but shout out to everybody out here with that energy. We're not getting nobody though. All right, we're gonna let the Lord handle it. God first, 100% of the time. But we're definitely gonna cover the Alpo trial, absolutely. Got the cream on with the pink fluffy sandal shits. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, bro.
Hat lit, by the way.
Thanks.
Brooklyn NASDAQ salute. Now we covering the case. Make sure I know when it is. When we're covering the case, you should show up also. Take pictures of the people leaving the courtroom. You might be able to make one of them shits a shirt. I don't know who he is. That was funny. Yeah, you might be able to put one of them shits on the shirt and make a thing happen. You don't know. We could use it over here at the BBN. Sooner or later, we're going to get our... What is up, my brother? How y'all doing this morning? Sooner or later, we're going to get our newspaper back up. The first year we had our newspaper up, I spent about $3,000 on that shit. It ain't make a cent. But we're going to get our newspaper back because I like having a newspaper. So we're going to get one back. How you doing today?
All right.
Okay. We got 77 people in the room. Hit that like button. Let's send the notifications out. I'm checking my phone to see how hot it is, and now I got to check the battery life. Once again, I want to give a shout out to Robbie's pops. I forgot his name. I appreciate the conversation the other day. That's the way men are supposed to talk. I wish I didn't have as much because I was a little bit like, you know, but I wish I was a little bit calmer myself. Like when I spoke to you, I think I could have spoke to you in a better tone. I think I could have spoke to you in a better tone. I don't know how the tone was, but I think I could have spoke to you in a better tone. You was extremely respectful. Salute. I appreciate you. I love when I see parents that care about their kids. Like, once again, if you live in a whole nother state and your kid live in a whole nother state, there's only but so much you can do. It's a good chance that the relationship isn't even there. You understand? But when you live with and even if you're in the same city, you live, it's just a blessing when we see parents that actually care about what's going on with their kids. I thought it was dope how, you know, basically he admitted that his son probably isn't hanging out with the best people, you know what I'm saying? Without bashing them, without, you know, speaking negatively on them and nothing like that, because he didn't do that. But, you know, y'all heard it yourselves. But we get more of that. We can just get more parents, you know, correcting their children instead of defending their children for bad behavior. Can we get more of that? People love defending their child for bad behavior, but they don't like correcting them. Like, if you love somebody, you're going to correct them, fam. That's a fact. It said that in the Bible. That's why God punishes us. Because he loves us and he want to correct us. He don't want us to go through the bad time. Morning, my brother. Yeah, God don't want us to go through the bullshit. He just want to correct us. You understand what I'm saying? So I think it's a blessing when we got parents out here trying to correct their children. Remember, these kids is gonna grow into adults, man. Yeah. How you doing this morning?
What up, Brian?
Chilling. Always with the
What
drip.
up, nation?
Yes, sir. Come say what's up to the people.
What up, people? What up, people? Just Big K Love from up above, out here in Coney Island, chilling, just going to the store. Have a nice day.
Boom. Stay blessed, my brother.
Bless, man.
He got the Bonds jersey on too. He killing it. Let's go. From Pittsburgh, if you didn't know. That dude might have been giving me a warning when he said the devil in the shade thing. I think that dude was giving me a warning. Morning. All right. Shout out to Robbie. Your last name is Robbie. Shout out to Al Cappy. I'm gonna call you Al. Shout out to Al. Nah, you good. Like half of the time I don't care if people comment, but you know, sometimes I like seeing the comments. It helps the show flow. Morning, my brother. Yeah, half of the time I don't really care, but it helps the show flow. And I do enjoy when y'all talking to each other. Because sometimes y'all say things to each other that really, really spark the conversation. Like, y'all don't even be talking to me. That's what I be trying to explain. Like, people are trying to spark the conversation with me. I'm looking at the conversation that you guys are having with each other. You understand what I'm saying? So whenever I see somebody in the chat having a good conversation with each other, then that conversation becomes our conversation. You get it? Good morning, my brother. All right. Get it? That. Like that. You know what I'm saying? And what the fuck you doing in the attic? You a plumber. They got pipes in the attic? They probably got a bathroom in the attic. They probably got a bathroom in the attic and shit. I'm just making jokes. Or maybe it's has something to do with their AC unit. I don't fucking know. In any regard. What up, Candle? What up, KC? I have no idea what that B means. We got 70-something people in the room, fam. We chilling. Sometimes I think y'all just like hanging out with me. I ain't gonna lie to you. If that's the case, I appreciate it. I like hanging out with you guys. I don't know. Should we get something to eat? Put it in the chat what y'all want to talk about. But definitely, I hope they, I wouldn't be surprised if, see, I know people that know Polight. You understand? So there's certain things I'm trying not to say. Go check out Hocus's video from last night. Hocus spoke about this. He had Dr. Inky on the show talking to him about this. Go check out that video. Shout out to Hocus 4/5. Shout out to Hocus 4/5. Good morning. He had a video with Inky, Dr. Inky last night. Dr. Inky used to run in the same circles as Polight. They used to be associates. They stopped being associates because of a thing. I don't know if he said the thing on the show last night, so I don't want to say nothing. But something happened. Something happened. Dr. Inky's my cousin, by the way. something happened, so my cousin Dr. Inky stopped running with Polight. I don't want to speak on it. I told y'all, I know people that know everybody, fam. I'm tapped in for real, for real. I'm tapped in for real, for real. It's not a game, fam. I have no idea what KC is trying to say. Just wrote a B there. So I'm assuming like that's some kind of like code or some shit. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry, fam. I got my Coney shirt on today. We got to make Coney Island merch, fam. When we get our computer back up, we're going to make some Coney Island merch. You know it's going to be lit. We're gonna make some Coney Island merch. I might make like 3 or 4 different pieces. Like I did with the Bronx. We got like 4 or 5 different Bronx merches. I think we only got 1 Brooklyn merch though, like 1 design. I think we got like 4 or 5 different Bronx designs. We only got 1 Queens design. We got only 1 Harlem design. But remember, I actually lived in the Bronx. You understand? So I'm living in Coney Island. Maybe we make extra Coney Island merch. You doing that? I literally only make the merch that I want to wear. So if nobody else purchases it, it's just me being able to make my own clothes. So that's the way I look at it. You understand? I dropped one of my Frost shirts in the street. I was gonna wear it to go play basketball. I accidentally dropped it in the street somewhere. You don't know how pissed off I am about that. What y'all want to talk about? We got 78 people in the room, fam. Maybe we go walk. Let's go walk back to the crib. While I decide if we're gonna stay on live or not. Let's go walk back to the crib. Walk back to the crib. Fucking lights went off in my neighborhood last night. I think a transformer blew somewhere. And so they had to call the maintenance guy. My lights didn't go off. My water got fucked up though. They had to call, it's fixed now though, for the most part. So they had to call the maintenance guy to come fix the problem. And I don't know what he did because the transformer that I think blew is outside the building. So I don't know what he did, but he got most of the lights to come back on. Hopefully they called Con Edison so Con Edison could come fix the problem. Yeah, but I'm hoping nobody got hurt. I didn't hear an explosion, so you know it probably just fried out, whatever the fuck it was. In any regard, who thinks Wack 100 should fight? Who thinks Wack 100 should fight Hocus? And I want to be clear about this. Wack 100 is the one that created the situation. Wack 100 is the one that started talking crazy about Hocus. For everybody that don't know how this started, I believe it started with Jim Jones. Remember when Wack 100 decided that he was going to disrespect all of the New York City Bloods? And he was just constantly disrespecting all of the New York City Bloods? I think when that happened, you know, there was multiple different, you know, people that's associated with the Blood organization that came out and spoke on it. But I think that's when the situation started. I think that's when the problem that started involving Hocus and Wack 100. I think it comes from that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that that's where it's come from. We can always do a little bit of research. I'm not 100% sure that, but that's where I believe it comes from. I don't think Wack is gonna fight him. Fucking his name, I call him Wack 100 Lies, so y'all already know. All he do is lie, man. You can't, good morning. You can't, like, if you know the paperwork is fake, you can't then talk about the paperwork like it might be real. If you want to talk about the paperwork, you have to talk about this is fake paperwork. That's the only way to talk about it. You can't get fake paperwork. You know the paperwork is fake, but when you talk about it like it might be real. That's disingenuous. You putting people's lives on the line, fam. Morning, my brother. All right. You putting people's lives on the line, fam. You putting fake paperwork out, you might get a nigga killed, fam. You might create other problems in their life or their family's life. See what dude with his cell loaded of snacks. There's a lot of people that got their cell loaded with snacks. So I don't know what you're talking about. You got to be a little bit more specific. So yeah, you already know me, I'm nonviolent. I don't want to involve in the, I've lost a lot of things in my life from losing my temper. Some of that shit you just can't get back, fam. I mean, God can restore anything. Let's not act like he can't. But even if it is restored, it ain't gonna be the same. You understand? I lost a lot of things in my life for having a short temper. Especially, okay, so basically I'm generally a pretty patient individual. I really am, though. But there's just certain things that just fucks me up. And one of those things is, like, when people just, anyway, I don't want to get into it. So, as far as that is concerned, I'm not here advocating violence against Wack 100 or against anybody else. But I don't think you should have the right to just talk about, good morning. Oh, yeah. All right. I don't think you should have the right to just talk about people any old way. I don't think you should have that right. And I don't think you should be able to hide behind freedom. Good morning. I don't think you should be able to hide behind freedom of speech and all that other shit. Because people act like we don't have a... People act like God didn't tell us to be kind to one another. People act like God didn't say treat people like you would like to be treated. People act like those are things that didn't happen. We're supposed to be kind to one another. So that means that, no, you're not supposed to just be yelling and screaming and cursing at people. Good morning, my brother. Hey. All right. We're not supposed to be on that energy. You can't be on the energy that this nigga Wack be on a lot of the times. Good morning, my brother. You understand? So that's what I'm trying to say. That's my point. Just so we could be clear. That dude has said a lot of lies on people, fam. A lot. Good morning. How y'all doing today? Good morning. I like that good morning. That good morning was great. How y'all doing today? Good? Appreciate y'all. Y'all want to say what's up? Y'all want to say what's up? What's up? I don't got no money right now, my brother. How you doing today? What's up? How you doing today?
Okay, Coney.
Boom. I'm sorry about that.
All right, Coney.
If I had Coney, that's right. Morning. All right, chilling. He looks like an actor. I can't place the guy yet, but he looks like an actor that used to be on the show that I really, really fucking liked. And he was a cop on the show. Not Barney Miller. I can't think of the name of the show. I can't think of the name of the show. I told him I don't know what snacks. You talking about guys with just snacks loaded up in a jail cell just in general? If you got the money to purchase the fucking food from the cafeteria, why shouldn't you have it? If you're talking about the dude that had all of the food that was delivered from the restaurant, if the prison is allowing for that to happen, okay, so I'm gonna explain. Okay, so can we talk about human behavior for a moment? Let's have a real quick discussion about human behavior. So this comes from a movie. The thing I'm about to tell you that happened. I can't remember the movie. So the dude was talking to the warden. And there was prisoners that was doing things that they weren't supposed to be doing. And the warden would often look the other way. And so he's having a discussion with somebody about why they're looking the other way. And this is what he says. Basically, he explains, by giving them a little bit of something, it makes it so that now we can have the environment isn't as dangerous. The environment isn't as dangerous. If we put our foot on their neck every single second, then that's gonna cost more lives. It's gonna have more people killing people, yada yada, this and this and that. That's gonna cost more lives. They're gonna have more people killing people, thing like that. So the way that the warden basically explained it is, we have to give them some types of freedoms so we can have something to take away. So I don't have a problem, because if you don't have anything that you could take away from somebody, you can't punish them. You understand? That's why as soon as somebody treat me effed up, I just stop dealing with them. Because I wasn't dealing with you because you had anything. I wasn't dealing with you because of what you could do for me. I wasn't dealing with you because I was going to in some way be in a better situation. I was dealing with you because I fucked with you. I liked you. I thought you was a cool person, period. Because if I deal with you because you could do something for me, that means that you could always take that thing away from me. You understand? So I don't deal with nobody because of something that they're doing for me. I deal with people because of the way that they treat me. Period. If you deal with people because of what they could do for you, in reality, they owning you. They have ownership over you, fam. I'm not gonna have that problem. We just not gonna fuck with each other no more. That's it. So that's why I think about it like that. So I'm cool with the prisoners having snacks. I'm even cool with they had this one prisoner in the jail, and he had a whole bunch of meals from, what's the name of that barbecue place? Roadhouse or Steakhouse or some shit like that. He had like a shitload of meals from that place. Like a shitload. More than he could possibly eat. So I'm guessing he's selling them bitches. You have to give them a little something, fam. And if everything that they're getting is from the commissary, that means that the prison is winning double. You know what I'm saying? What people got to realize is, if you truly want people to follow you, you have to give them freedom. People aren't following people that that's being oppressed. You got to give them freedom. So I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but like I said, I saw a ton of them, and I just spoke on 2 different situations that something that I saw from. It is what it is. You're niggas be like, yo, Jack is paranoid. I'm not paranoid, fam. I really got people following me around. I am not paranoid. I'm probably not right 100% of the time about which of the people are following me around is following me around, but it is happening. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I am hungry. Hungry. Hi. Morning. Okay. Excellent. Have a blessed day. What else we talking about? Put it in the chat. I woke up this morning, I was just so tired. I don't know, I haven't smoked weed in like 2 or 3 days. I don't know, maybe we keep this up. Maybe I keep this up for a good month or two or something. I hadn't took a break from smoking weed in about 5 or 6, not more than that, probably like 8 or 9 months or some shit. So maybe I'll just take a break. Fucking so hot outside today, is crazy. It's supposed to reach up to like 92 or something. 92 or 96 or something. Something crazy. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Forget it. Or this how I go to the bathroom. And then maybe we go stand in front of the. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And maybe we go stand in front of the entrance, the Seagate entrance. Be right back. Dude right there is a whole player, man. Y'all just don't know. All right, let's go stand over there because I don't know how much longer the live is going to be, to be honest with you. I mean, I'll stay on, but we don't have that much interaction at all. There's no drops. There's no real chatting. All right. No, got to have one of the two, man. We don't got... So we don't got that much audience participation. I'll stay on for a little while longer. I'm trying to get a good grip. Give me one second. How you doing? Morning. See, that was the dude just talking about asking him if he had lights. There's a light issue. So we're gonna go set up over here. We're gonna talk our shit for a little while over. We're gonna set up over there. We're gonna talk our shit for a little while longer. Then probably wait and go get something. I'm already buying lunch, but if somebody want to buy lunch for me, I'd appreciate it. I'm gonna tell you some funny shit. So that kid Justin got all of these kids following behind him while he yelling and screaming like he a tough guy. The nigga like 5 foot, man, probably like 4'9" or some shit. Nigga weigh about like 75 pounds. Morning. All right. Dude weigh about 75 pounds, man. I don't think I'm exaggerating. He looked like if he tried to work out, his body would break. And this nigga's in the community convincing these teenagers to help him stalk me. Once again, shout out to Robbie's pops, who's active enough in his child's life to be a part of it in a positive way. Once again, I'm generally only talking about custodial parents, because that would be like blaming my mother for something that I did wrong. My mother didn't raise me. My mother wasn't there. Her and my father separated. That's not her responsibility. That's not even something for me to look back on and be like, Mom, you wasn't there for me. You had a situation going on with my pops or whatever. This is what it is, you know? Shout out to my pops for this. I've never heard him speak negatively about my mother. I never heard him allow anybody to speak negatively about my mother in his presence. My respect for women is different. I have the utmost respect for women. Don't get this confused. But it's different. Because I learned respect from women. I learned to respect women in a different way than many of y'all learned to respect women. I didn't come into contact with women when I was a kid. My father wouldn't allow me to be around women. So, like, I was never even around females, you know, unless it was like my cousin or my aunt, until I turned like 15, 16 years old, unless I went to school. I wasn't even around, I wasn't even allowed. You understand? I wasn't allowed. So my respect for women is different. But believe me when I tell you, it's there. I'm gonna let this nigga walk. Walking slow as shit. Yeah, it's there though. Just gonna let her mosey on down the block. Sometimes I wish shit happened different, but I realized that because it went like that for me, that is basically why I'm the person that I am today, you know? I like who I am. I don't dislike who I am. That's hot. I like who I am. I don't dislike who I am. I love who I am. What the fuck? Sun's on this side. Morning. How you doing? Come outside, a lot of times people think, you know, you come outside, you shooting your thing. People don't know what you're doing. They don't know what you're doing. As far as they know, you could be doing some weirdo shit. There's a lot of weirdos around, so there's no telling. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. I'm going to the store. I'm just not going right at this moment because the lunch ain't ready yet. But we all going to the store. If somebody want to purchase my lunch for me, I'd appreciate it. Here? Yeah, if somebody want to purchase my lunch for me, I appreciate it. That's a fact. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Y'all already know the show winding down. I'm tired. I'm out here. It's hot as shit. I'm thirsty. I forgot to get apple juice. I forgot to get something to drink when I went back to the house. I'm kind of a little pissed off at myself. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Dude was like, I'm all the way upstairs in the attic. Oh man, that was funny. I don't know. I randomly think about stuff we could talk about. Let's go. That's why some of y'all just be in here too, right? To hear what random things I'm gonna say. Very unpopular opinion. Larry Bird is better than LeBron James. Very unpopular opinion. Larry Bird is better than LeBron James. Now, before anybody want to argue this point with me, the first thing I'm going to say is this. Obviously, LeBron James is one of the most athletic, powerful players that's ever entered the league, and Larry Bird is one of the most unathletic players to ever enter the league. Guess who won MVP 3 times straight? Guess who was on the court and was generally the slowest player and had the least hops? You guessed it, Larry Bird. I need for y'all to go look at Larry Bird footage of him cooking. I'm going to post some later. I posted some today on Instagram. Just him cooking. There was a game that Larry Bird played against the Atlanta Hawks. Go look this up for everybody that think I'm capping. Larry Bird was cooking the Atlanta Hawks. Cooking them so bad that the bench was like cheering him on. They all got fined. Go check it out. I don't got to lie. Check it out. The whole bench got fined. Larry Bird was shooting incredible jump shots, by the way. I mean, he was just, the shots he was hitting didn't make any sense. There's this one shot that the player said this, obviously, because I wasn't there. But the player said that he called the shot, and basically he said he was going to fade away out of bounds and run into the trainer. And the nigga came down the court, faded away out of bounds, hit the 3, and bumped into the trainer. This is facts. Larry Bird is probably the second best passer I've ever seen. Magic Johnson being the first. Third being John Stockton. After that, if we want to be realistic, we got to be talking about White Chocolate. If we want to be realistic, White Chocolate was an incredible player in passing all that. So if we want to be realistic, we got to talk about like White Chocolate. He was incredible. But Larry Bird is probably the second best passer in NBA history. Go look at his footage before you tell me I'm wrong. Larry Bird was so much of a beast that if you put a white player on him, he caught a fence and start cursing out the coaches and shit. This is real talk. Very unpopular opinion. I think I'll pick Larry Bird over LeBron 1,000,000% of the time. There's not even an imagined instance where I would choose LeBron James over Larry Bird. I just wouldn't do that. Larry Bird would have more rings if the Lakers didn't exist. The Lakers was a dynasty. The Lakers didn't exist. Larry Bird would have more rings. Morning, my brother.
Morning, guys.
If the Lakers didn't exist, Larry Bird would have more wings, more rings. Yeah, see? Dude about to go hoop out. I'm waiting for the park to be empty so I could go get some, because I ain't getting no shots up in a couple of days. So I'm probably going to go do my lawn, wait for the park to be empty, go get some shots up. I haven't got no shots up in a while. Morning, my brother. I haven't got no shots up in a while. What time is it? 11:02. Just so much more. I'm done. Let's just go stand in the fucking supermarket because it got AC while we wait. Maybe I look at some sales and see if I'm gonna buy something else other than what I'm thinking about purchasing. Fam, I got weirdos that follow me around. Shit's crazy. This is Brooklyn, fam. This is Brooklyn, fam. It's fucking Brooklyn, fam. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's certain places that you go places and you expect, you come to Brooklyn, you expect for there to be certain issues or certain problems. You don't expect for fucking niggas to be following you around and stalking you. You don't expect for that, fam. Like, that's not something you expect, fam. You go to Queens, you expect to be followed around or some shit. You know? Long Island. Tell me where the law's at. Parts of Manhattan. Not fucking Brooklyn, fam. Like, y'all, this shit is crazy, fam. That's just not acceptable. It's just not acceptable. Y'all niggas ain't from Brooklyn. Y'all niggas doing that shit. Y'all not from Brooklyn. Y'all not from here. Like, I'm literally not from here, but y'all niggas ain't from here, fam. Y'all not from here. Y'all not from nowhere like here. Y'all from somewhere else, man. Y'all like from, I don't know, not even from an island. Them shits be dangerous. I don't know where y'all guys is from. Good morning. I don't know where you guys is from. Y'all not from here, fam. I don't know where y'all from. I'm gonna try to make sure I make that. I delineate the difference between the two. See, I had to come inside because my phone keeps getting too hot and turning off. Remember, it happened to that the last 2 days. So instead of standing outside, Bird was a way better shooter. Bird is legitimately the best shooter I've ever seen in my life. Not just the best shooter I've seen in the NBA. Bird is legitimately the best shooter I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen anybody shoot as well as Bird shoot. I'm sorry. Morning. How y'all doing? I'm not in no rush. I gotta wait like 20 minutes. So we're gonna walk and see if we see any sales we like. Cause I gotta wait like 20 minutes in order for the lunch thing to open up. I just turned around and backed up. Pardon me. These were supposed to be on sale today, the dude said, but the Innemans got, but they're not on sale yet. Okay. Oh, I need a bucket. Let me get a bucket. Watch out, we got 68 people in the room. Hit that like button to send out some notifications. Y'all know I be talking to y'all on the live, and I be on live, and there be people that walking around talking when I'm talking to myself. They tell people I'm talking to myself, and I'm niggas is bananas, fam. Good morning. People are freaking bananas, man. Bananas. I be filming. They be like, he talking to himself. I'm right now I'm talking to 73 people, fam. I'm sorry you don't know how social media works. Imagine somebody walking around telling other people that I'm a loser, and they can't even get subs, and they can't even get people to come to their page. And they're like, yo, that guy's a loser. He's talking to like 10 people over there. He's telling 10 people I'm a loser. Just think about that for a moment. Think about that for a moment. That's the equivalent of somebody on the side that just lost at the courts, talking about that the dude on the court that's busting everybody's ass ain't shit. That's the equivalent of that, fam. These are just $2, man. We'll go with that. We're gonna go walk over there. Now it's depending on what they have at the deli today, at the buffet thing today. It's depending on what they have. How you doing? Good morning. It's depending on what they have. What I'm gonna do. I don't know. We're gonna go over here and look and see what kind of sale they got. I'm gonna say something real quick. A lot of women, bitter women, is keeping the rest of y'all women single. Because I can't stand that when people be like calling women pick-me's. Check this out. Don't no dude want to be with some woman that is difficult. Don't no woman want to be with some dude that's stupid. All right? Well, yeah, some women want to be with stupid guys. But think about it like this. What woman goes out there and looks for a nigga that's broke? Like, you know what? I only want to date a broke nigga. No woman says that, fam. No man on the planet, I promise you, is walking around saying, I can't wait to go get with that chick that's the most difficult to talk to. Nobody is saying that, fam. When I get a proper setup, that's a fact, Toombs. How am I gonna get a proper setup? All the donations and everything y'all seen go to food. So how am I gonna get a proper setup, man? That shit ain't coming no time soon. Y'all people in the community is gonna either have to just start super sharing my shit or super viewing my shit or something. All of my money go to food, fam. I don't buy nothing else. Food, and I might be able to buy some weed every now and then. Every cent I get go to food. That's just what it is. Alright, we're gonna go stand up. That's just what it is. People be like, yo, what is Jack spending? I'm spending it on food, man. That's literally what I'm spending it on. What am I supposed to be spending it on? Every once in a while, I get a couple of bucks, I go buy some weed, but I spend my money on food primarily. That's it. It is what it is, man. I don't even, and this is gonna sound fucked up, but I don't even look at life like it could get better. Like if it gets better, it does, you know? It is what it is. But I don't even look at it like it can. If it does, it does. I appreciate it. Fuck it, you know? The only bad thing about when I come in the supermarket, I don't have a choice but to be with the music. But the way the radio plays the music, I usually don't get clipped. So see, as a homie, I tell you, you wildin'. I'm just telling you, what you gotta understand is this. I got people following me around, so every time I get an opportunity, they busy doing widow shit. But don't nobody believe me that they're doing this. Even the people that they're doing this to. Like, even the people that they're tricking don't believe the thing that is happening that's actually happening. So I'm in a different situation. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people know people are doing me wrong, and people know. They just don't. I don't know what to say. I'm just in one of those hopeless situations. That's it. It is what it is. I don't really think about it much, to be honest with you. But when I do think about it, I'm not gonna ignore a fact. You understand? Enemies, my brother.
Bro, I made a mistake. Buy one to get one is in Stop and Shop.
Today?
No, tomorrow.
Ah, shit. When they get it?
I don't even know. Not. It depends. Certain items sometimes that sell just be like.
Is it up to the enemies or the people?
It says up to the store. The store and that together they go come to agreement with sales.
So you said shop. What's the closest shop, right?
No, Stop and Shop.
Stop and Shop. What's the closest one?
Now we're right on Cropsey.
We might go to the shop.
Tomorrow, everything is buy one get one.
Boom, you the man. Give me that. Give me that, because I love the fucking cinnamon buns, yeah. But it's like, I don't know if I want to spend $10 for 6.
Definitely not. Now you go there tomorrow buy one. Everything you want is going to be buy one get one.
Boom, you the man. We popping up there tomorrow, because I don't think they're going to have buy one, get one sale free here no more. Buy one, get one. I haven't seen it in like 2 or 3 months. So even if it's occurred, I haven't been here when it's been happening. And we've been going to the other supermarket to check them periodically, and we haven't been seeing it over there. So I don't know. Maybe it's just an area place. Maybe enemies just don't want to. But he just said it's Cropsey. I said, I don't know. We're going to see what happens. We're going to go to the shop, right? Buy one of them bitches for $4 and get a bottle. At least that's the plan. I'll go live when I go there. We see how they respond. We got 60. Let me put this in. We got 69 people in the chat. What y'all want to talk about, fam? I gotta stay in here for a little while. I would just wait outside, but like I said before, our phone got overheated because of the sun. There's AC inside of the building, so it helps my phone not to get overheated. So we're gonna chill inside the building for a minute, wait around. I don't even have my app open, so I don't even know if y'all did a donation. Hold on 1 second. Sometimes we get drops, but I don't have the other app open, so I won't even know. And that's why sometimes you see people in the chat gotta be like, cash app. And I'll be like, oh shit, I didn't know how much you sent. You understand? We're gonna see if they're gonna kick us though, because I went to the other app, so they might kick us all out the room. We're gonna see. If they do, I'll start up another live for the indeterminate amount of time that we're gonna be here doing whatever we're doing. You know what I'm saying? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Do we got anybody in here other than the haters, fam? There's 69 people in here, man. There's 72 people in here, fam. There can't be 72 haters. We got anybody in here other than the haters? Tune said you wildin'. Am I wildin' or am I just being realistic, fam? I don't know how to. I just know how to just go on what's actually happening. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just being realistic. I'm just being realistic. being realistic.
Sean, can you come to the front, please, Sean?
Now they're saying my name on the intercom over and over and over again. I just hate this store more every day. I hate this store more every day, I promise you. But she working or she just get us? She working, she just get us. What the fuck? Just get hustling. She been over there at the vegetables for the last 10, 20 minutes, man. She just get hustling. Fuck, I wanna go home. I don't think I'm shooting no hoops today. After I do my lawn, I don't think I'm coming back outside. I'm pretty sure I'm not coming back outside. After I do the lawn, I'm done. I've had enough of the world for the day. I've had enough of the world. I've had enough of the world. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna do my lawn. I'm gonna do my lawn at one point or another. I gotta mow the lawn. After that, I'm not coming back outside. Just ear hustling. Now she's trying to stand out of where I can't see her at. Just ear hustling. Let's go walk to the other side of the fucking place. Whenever I see that chick, I gotta make sure I get away from her. What the fuck? I mean, what the fuck, man? Let's just randomly stand here and wait. Good morning. Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Let's just randomly stand over here. Now I'm just gonna start whistling just for the hell of it. I'm whispering just for the hell of it. What the fuck is she standing over there for? Y'all don't think that's creepy? Like that people keep doing that? That people been doing that to me all morning? To like just stand, like y'all don't think that's creepy, fam? That shit is creepy. What the fuck? Part of my language. That shit is creepy, fam. What the hell is she doing that for? Shit is creepy.
No.
People are always doing some creepy shit around me. Look, just coming over here to yell. What the fuck? I swear you gotta understand why I don't like going around people. You just got to. Like, just from seeing the shit that happened to me on my live, you gotta understand why I don't go around people. I'm not doing nothing to no one, fam. I'm not. I'm really not. You gotta understand why I don't like going around people. I'm just waiting for them to start serving the lunch food. I don't know what they have yet, so I don't know if I'm gonna want to eat any of it. Meaning, all of their food is good, but I don't know what I have to taste for. But I do like everything they make, though. It's one of the better, deli places I've been to. They got this that I freaking love. It's near the courthouses downtown in Manhattan. I freaking love them. But that's different. It's a, you get the food yourself. It's one of those type of bars. I like that place. Because they got these noodles that I like, apparently, because I like lo mein. So they have these noodles that are just absolutely So besides that one place and that other place when we used to live on 38th and 8th, when we used to live on 38th and 8th, they have one other place over there. I think those are the three best. Those two places in here is like the three best, that I've been to. And I've been to a lot. Or my three favorite, should I say. They all have a dish or two that, I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna go see if that girl is just still standing there. Be right back. As soon as I walk over there, she start walking over here. So I'm going this way. Fucking, I got a good look at it too. I'm avoiding her for the rest of my fucking life. What the fuck? She was just standing over there spraying on me, fam. Like, that was crazy. Why the fuck do people do that? That's like the 5th or 6th person that's been doing that to us this morning. What the fuck, fam? What was she doing? Filming me? Like, what the fuck was she doing? I'm literally on live stream. You don't gotta film it. Like, what the fuck? Live stream. What the fuck is that about? Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about or no? Because I don't got nothing left to talk about, fam. We've been 3 hours. I woke up tired. Raekwon Risher says, what's wrong? What's going, Mr. Frost? You notice how the NTA is trying? They didn't try. I believe they are already going to raise the Metro card, and they also trying to get rid of them in the near future. They want using Metro cards to trade. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure why they trading or changing over the Metro cards. I'm gonna assume it's because they're trying to get off of all Metro cards in general. Because you know when they produce a Metro card, that means that they're spending money. You know, right? So they spend money when they produce Metro cards. So them producing Metro cards might just, them switching over to an app or something like that might just be so that they don't have to waste the money that it costs to manufacture Metro cards. You understand? So that might be why they're doing that. I'm not 100% sure. They don't want to, it costs money to manufacture Metro cards. So they might be trying to cut expenses. That's why they're trying to put it on our phones and on apps and all this other stuff. Also, they actually made public transportation cheaper if you get on the train more than twice in a day. Because a thing that they do have going on is after, I think, 12 rides, all of the rest of your rides for the week is free. So let's say you're an individual, you work or you use the train twice. Boom, you work. Let's say you use the train more than twice in a day because you also got to pick up a kid on the other side of the town. So now you probably use your Metro card 3 or 4 times a day. That means that by the time you hit Thursday, you're gonna be using free trains on the train, free rides on the train from like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I hear what you're saying about them raising the fares, but I also believe that they're raising the fares because they're trying to offset that expense. Because I think the average New Yorker that generally uses the train a lot, that generally moves around, probably get on the train more than 2 to 3 times a day. Right? Probably get on the train 2 to 3 times a day, right? So they're trying to offset costs. It's all about the problem is this, and I'm not trying to shoot at you. The problem is this: a lot of people just don't understand the economy. So when they're having problems and they're having issues with things, all they see is that the the cost is, you're not on camera. How you doing today? All they can see is that the price is raising. They don't understand anything else. They don't understand value. They don't, all they see is that the price for the thing went up. That's it. They're not paying attention to all of the extras that you're gonna get if you actually use, because, okay. You ever notice when you have a credit card, the more you use it, the more benefits you get? That's basically what they're trying to do with the metro, with the riding the subway. So they're raising the price for the thing, but they're raising the price for the thing because they project that they're gonna lose money because of the program that they have. They projecting they're gonna lose money. You gotta understand that by Saturday and Sunday, there's gonna probably be millions of people. That's gonna be at least hundreds of thousands of people. That's already gonna be at the point where they don't have to pay for the train no more. They already took 12 trips on the train or on the subway or on the bus throughout the course of the week. You understand what I'm saying? So now it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They don't have to pay for no rides. What do we do on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is considered to be the days that we're gonna go enjoy ourselves and have fun. And you're really gonna be on the train. You're really gonna be moving around, right? If you're using public transportation, correct? So that's the thing that people don't understand. They see that the price for the thing goes up, but they don't understand that the reason why the price went up is because they're gonna be giving you a ton of benefits. So the only people that's really suffering is the individuals that don't subscribe or use it to get the benefits. Now this is the third reason. The reason why they're giving you the benefits is because they want you to want to get to the benefits. We have a weird thing where if they say something is on sale, we go purchase it. You want to know what Walmart does? Walmart will have a phone that generally, Walmart will have a thing that generally they'll charge, it'll be a $500 TV, right? But they'll mark the TV at $700 and then they'll give you $50 off. You understand what I'm saying? So that's basically what they're doing here. So that's basically what they're doing here.
Willie, get home, come to the front, please. Willie, get home, come to the front.
While I was explaining that extremely smart thing to you, some black chicks called me crazy. I don't know what to tell you, fam. Morning. Right while I was explaining all of the intricacies of that very smart thing that I just said, some black chicks called me crazy. You cannot script this shit, fam. You cannot script this shit, fam. You cannot script. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I live in a different world. I don't live in a world with the rest of the regular people. I keep trying to tell you. I live in a different world, fam. I just broke down to you why they're getting rid of Metro cards, why the price of a fare went up, and also why they're giving you benefits, how all of those things interconnected. And then the black chick said I was crazy. So I don't know what to tell you. They hate you when you smart, fam. That's just a fact. When you smart, they hate you. That's just what it is. If you want people to like you, you gotta just be stupid. I don't know what to tell you. Come on, my brother. I don't know if y'all want to be on camera or not. Thank you.
What's up, vlogging?
Yeah. Well, right now we're just talking our shit, but generally I do court cases and stuff like that. Yeah. Would you do music? Yeah. You look like you do music. You say something? Boom.
Hey, yo, listen, go to YouTube and check out Rod Slee's Wrong Guy. Rod Slee's Wrong Guy. Check that out.
Boom. You got a Instagram stuff like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, take the Instagram at Rod Sleeves. At Rod Sleeves, you up?
Tell him the name of the song, fam. You ain't getting it.
It's
fam.
Wrong
You gotta
Guy.
tell
It's
him
Wrong
a
Guy.
song.
Nah, it's
Tell
Wrong
him where
Guy.
to get the song from. You on all DSPs or
YouTube, Rod Sleeves, Wrong Guy. That's the name of the song, Wrong Guy. Go look that up. That shit is fire.
You can use some assistance. Give me your phone. Appreciate you. What's your name again? Bash. Bash? Yeah. Shout out to Bash. How you doing? That lady was just about to throw her car into the hole, into the phone, fam. If I didn't turn around and walk over here, that lady was pushing her car dead into the fucking thing, man. I'm all the way on the side, mind you. I'm all the way out of the way. I'm gonna show y'all to understand how much of the roll. Sorry about that. What in the hell, fam? Y'all understand? Shout out to the homie though. Sheesh. I want to talk. I see this nigga every day, fam. I swear I think somebody tell him to go follow me. I would be wrong. Maybe he just watch the page and he see where we be at. He just be like, yo, let me go. You know what I'm saying? That could be good. I spoke to him the other day. He was extremely polite. He was extremely nice. So that might be it. All right. What y'all want to do? Put it in the chat.
Hi, Edwin, do you want support you? You want to support you?
We got 61 people in the room. I'm not even doing nothing, fam.
Huh?
We got 61 people in the room, and I'm not even doing nothing. Imagine if we was doing something. People just be hating on me, fam. What's up? Anything y'all want to talk about? I'm just sitting here waiting for the. We got about 10, 15 more minutes. Thirsty as heck. I want to go home. Specifically, so I don't come. So I'm not outside. It's not anything from home I want. I just don't want to be outside. Morning. Yeah, it's not even anything I want. I just don't want to be outside. I don't want to have to deal with this no more. I just don't want to deal with this. Morning. All right, chill. Give me that. Give the man. Yeah, I just don't want to deal with this. I want to go home. I was in your way. Now, what you gotta understand is, when I'm not on live, it's worse. Every time. When I'm not on live, it's worse. What's up, my brother? It's worse. It's way worse. All right? It's way worse when I'm not on live. Morning. Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm in your way. Good, you're good. I'm in your way, fam. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything that y'all doing here. We ain't doing that. Oh, I'm sorry about that. What y'all looking for?
No, I thought it was $3.99. It's the top one.
Oh, these are $3.99.
Oh, how much are those? The bottom ones?
These are like $6, $7, man. Right here, $7.88. These are so delicious, but these are good too.
I used to buy them, but no, it's like $3.99.
That's when they on sale, man. Yeah, that's when they on sale. Morning. I be buying these. I be buying like 3 of these a week. I ain't gonna lie to you. I keep
Yeah, but I
that
used to buy them.
spots.
They were $3.99 before.
Yeah, they could probably gonna be on sale soon.
Yeah, yeah.
They keep a lot of good sales in here. Yes, sir. I can't wait for the peach pie to go on sale. This is absolutely delicious. Those going.
That's one of my favorites.
Yes, sir.
Peach, almond, and that's an almond. No, peach, pecan, and
Really, I never had pecan pie. It's good.
pecan. Yeah, it's great. How about you?
I just didn't. I was gonna. I don't know. Maybe I try it one of these days. I never had pecan.
If you're unsure about the big ones, you can always try out the smaller ones. They're relatively.
They don't got pecan pie, the small one
Oh,
though.
they don't.
I guess they was like nobody want a bite size of this. I'm just making jokes, man. I'm pretty sure it tastes good.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
I have no idea how this tastes, but I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks good. Like, huh? You don't like it?
I don't. No, I don't either. I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, you don't either. This look like something you buy for your kids, and even if it don't taste good, they don't care because it got a lot of colors on it. Kids would be like, "We don't care. It looks like a rainbow." Kids don't care. But this is the peach pie I was talking about. This is absolutely delicious.
Oh, from that brand. Oh yeah.
This is the only one. No, I like the other ones too, but this is the one that I bought from here. This is delicious. This is the apple pie we was talking about. They're on sale.
I gotta try that meat pie from that brand.
Yes, sir. This is the apple pie we talking about. They on sale right now, $3.99. These are delicious. They got them like this right here, and they got them with Dutch, with the cinnamon, with the breadcrumbs and stuff like that on top. Shit's lit. I fuck with them. I usually buy like one of these a week. You know what I'm saying? I cut them up into fours, and then I cut one of the fours into fours. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, 4 small pieces, and 2 large ones. You know, and I mix it up depending on how much I want when I want. You know, because you know it's a pie, so you got to cut all of the slices at the same time. You understand? So yeah, it's like that. Because it's a pie, you got to cut the whole thing at the same time. So shout out to that. That's just, I don't like hearing other people's conversations. It makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. It makes me feel dishonest when I'm hearing somebody else's conversation. It just makes me feel dishonest. Like I'm doing something wrong. Like even though I'm not doing nothing wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm a really empathetic person. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? So it just makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Oh, I gotta get home. I don't know what to tell you. I gotta get home. I think I should have just went home and waited until they opened up and then came back to the store. I think that's what I'm gonna do next time. I'm just gonna go home and then come like that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I remember when I was a kid. Do y'all remember them Hostess fruit pies? Y'all remember the Hostess fruit pies? Now, it might be just that my taste buds are different now because I'm older, ate different things. Good morning. All right. Because, you know, I might have different taste buds. You know, when I was a kid, I never drank alcohol and shit like that. So my taste buds is different now because, you know, they wear and tear. But them Hostess pies from the freaking 80s, the Hostess fruit pies, the ones they used to like promote on the damn cartoon, in the comic books, them shits was the best, fam. I don't care what nobody say. Them Hostess fruit pies was the best. Those were legitimately the best. The Hostess fruit pies, the best. Legitimately. I still think about those Hostess fruit pies. Could you tell? I legitimately still think about those Hostess fruit pies. All right, let's see if we're gonna have anything today. I don't know. Aw. I don't know.
I need a walk-in delivery, guys. Walk-in delivery.
I guess we'll just get a little bit, like, I don't know. We'll get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Because even if I go to the other store, it's going to be this complimentary money. And at least this is real food. Like, fast food ain't real food. You understand? So I really don't be wanting to eat fast food. I'd rather eat real food. Like, this is real food. They don't have none of my, they have a lot of my favorites. Let's not get it confused. But I don't know what I have a taste for. You know, like when you're looking at stuff, you like everything, but you don't know what you want to eat. It's like one of those things. So I'm pretty sure those is pork ribs, because I think it would just be too expensive for them to make beef ribs, but I'm going to ask anyway. And then I think we'll just get a little bit of chicken, a rice. Let me show you what they got. So this is what they got. Those are pork ribs, right?
Yes.
Ah. So I guess we'll just get some rice, a little bit of vegetables, a piece of chicken, and throw some gravy on the bitch, right?
That's good, right?
Not that much, a little bit, and then we get up out of here, go home. I only got to come outside one more time. After that, I ain't coming back outside, man. How many people we had following me today? They had 2 of the derelicts following me. Then we had the other. I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to deal with it. Because all they're going to do is follow me and then tell other people I'm crazy. Why they following me? So I don't want to deal with it. What's up, my brother? How you feeling?
Good.
You want to go first? No. We get a little bit of rice. Yes, a little bit of rice, a little bit of vegetables, a little bit of mac and cheese. That's it. A tiny bit of mac and cheese, just because I just love mac and cheese. That's good. A little bit. No, that's good. I'm good. Yeah, and 1 piece of chicken. No, 2 wings.
2 wings?
Yes, sir. Could I get gravy on it, or could you weigh it first? Yeah. Boom, you're the man. I don't even know if the gravy matters.
Regardless, we always remove the tear, the extra weight.
Oh, okay. Look at that. These guys practice good business habits. Y'all should come here and spend money.
And which flavor would you like?
Yes, sir. Y'all should specifically make. How you doing? Y'all should specifically just be making gravy. Like, you don't even do nothing, just gravy. Just tell people, put gravy on it, and they charge you 50 cents. Wait, don't do that. I put gravy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Have a great day.
All right, here we go. All right, let's get to the front, and then let's get home. Only got to come outside 1 time today. That's it. To do the laundry. So that means that's the only time somebody is going to be able to disrupt my peace. That 1 time. Let's walk this way just in case I want to. I mean, I'm almost home. told you, I live most of my day trying to avoid people because people always want to argue with me or have some weirdo shit. I'm on it.
Have a good day, man.
You're awesome. These weirdos, man. And then people think I'm crazy. Why people, not gonna say everybody, but why people are doing weirdo shit to me, then people call me crazy. So that's why I don't never want to talk to nobody. Because that means if I ever have a situation where somebody is doing something and it's weird, people are gonna think I'm doing something. So if I don't never interact with anybody, I don't have to have that problem. That problem don't exist. That's the way I look at it. Sorry. Yes, sir. Remember, the thing I hate doing, one of the things I hate doing the most is arguing. You understand? Like, I just hate arguing. Like, I just don't like doing it. You understand? We got 65 people in the room. Hit that like button. Remember, they told y'all supposed to hate me. Remember? Everybody's supposed to hate me. Everybody is supposed to try to, like, all types of different weirdo shit. Remember. I think this is the first store that they called and told them to treat me like shit. I think this is the first store. Because, you know, they call every store in Coney Island. I think this is one of the first stores that they called. And this is that's why I always have all the issues when I come in here. It is what it is, man. Like, they have a whole page telling you that they lying on me, lying to people about me. They got a whole YouTube channel talking about it. So I don't understand why everybody keeps believing all of the lies that they say. They literally have a YouTube page where they brag about lying and destroying my life. And people still just pretend like I'm the bad guy. They're overtly, openly talking about it. And people still pretend like I'm the bad guy. Like, you could go on YouTube. They got over like hundreds of videos where all they do is talk about how they're gonna lie to everybody. Well, how they gonna stalk me? How they gonna do this, do that? I don't got a cat, man. It's on YouTube. Huh? So they call the cops every time I come in here or all this other type of shit. I never did nothing to nobody. Like, what the fuck? I'm literally just, I don't know if they called the cops. I'm just saying stuff at this point. I be on one. I'm just saying stuff at this point. I don't know if they did that. Pardon me? Yes, ma'am. Oh, shoot. Y'all might get kicked. I got to do a thing. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry about this. Over there for an hour waiting for them to open up. And dude couldn't wait 2 minutes. Niggas don't be having no patience, man. What the fuck? Y'all didn't hear I don't think y'all heard what happened because I forgot to turn the app back on. But basically, as y'all know, sometimes I got to switch apps over. Y'all getting kicked right now. Basically, I know sometimes I got to switch apps over. So I forgot to put money into the account that I was drawing from. So I had to switch apps over to put money into the account. So the dude was like feeling the way. I get you, fam. I'm not, like, you got to write, you understand what I'm saying? But I'm not really putting you but so far. How you doing? What the fuck? I'm not so really putting you so far out of your way. that stood around for fucking an age, man. I mean, that wasn't on you. I get it, but you gotta exercise patience. Me being a person that really hates coming outside, I gotta exercise patience every day. Like, this is literally one of the worst things. Whenever I gotta come outside, it's literally one of the worst things, man. Literally. I really don't like coming outside. What are they doing? Huh. More compost. Huh. Trying to read. Y'all got backpacks on. I can't read none of the back of y'all shirts. What's the compost stuff for?
It just says make compost not trash.
Huh.
Yeah, we're letting folks know about the program starting in October.
Huh. Sounds like a good idea. That's the new thing that the sanitation is doing. The way that they're collecting the garbage now, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
I can give you a flyer if you want one.
All right.
We're
I really was interested in finding out.
Yeah.
Just that you can't say nothing because females always think you're trying to pick them up. I'm a YouTube content creator. I cover court cases and things like that. This is something I'm interested in.
This is just like the general flyer. You can order like a brown man at your home if you want.
I got these. I got 2 of these. Thank you.
Oh wait, did I just hand you? Oh, just an extra. Yeah, they just stick together.
No. This is good. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Have a blessed day.
Yeah, you too.
All right, so they got a new. What's up, my brother? They got a new composting thing in New York for everybody that don't know. They're gonna be picking up our garbage differently, our trash. So I think they're gonna start giving out like fines and stuff if you're not doing it the appropriate way. So y'all gotta start using the composting apparently. Like if you I live in a private house. So hold on, when we get to the crib and I can put one of these things down, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. So they do plan on the sanitation plan on picking up the garbage differently in New York City now, or at least in this area. I believe in New York City now. So that's what they're out there doing. But they got the words in the back of but they also got to wear backpacks because they got to carry their shit. So I was like, I can't read. And then I guess it's a good thing that along with the women, they got homeboy, or I don't know what his pronoun is, but they had the other individual that was with them. I don't know what the pronoun is. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, because whenever women are doing shit like that, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, unless they wanna like holler at you, or unless they wanna like they need to meet a quota or some shit, like when they just somewhere giving out flyers and shit like that, it's like whenever you trying to find out what's going on, they treat you, you know what I'm saying, like you're trying to holler at them or something. No, I want to know what's going on. I'm a part of my community. Like, why wouldn't I want to know what's going on in my community, fam? Like, what the hell? So I was talking to both of them, the reason why I'm saying that, and the other person just like shrugged me off and kept going down the block. Like, what the hell? Like, it's literally your job to come out here and tell the people about what's going on. The people is asking you what's going on, and you just shrugged it off and went down the block. Shout out to that shit. Sheesh. That's how they making the postal workers now? What up, Will? What up, Fuel? Yeah, nah, I stay live. We about to get off of the live, obviously. I don't know if I do another live, I think I'm gonna stay in the crib. This following me around shit is just, I don't want to deal with it. Con Ed is out here. They at the other, I think they're at the wrong street though. I'm gonna mind my business. They know more than I do. About electricity and shit. It's crazy. This is bull. Like, you just come up to me and talk to me. Like, I see chicks outside, they want to say hi to me and they want to talk to me, but at the same time, they don't want me to know that they think that they're attracted to me. Like, what the fuck? I don't even want you. Like, why the fuck would I want to be with a woman that don't want me to know that she's attracted to me? That don't even make fucking sense. I'm not one of these cornball ass niggas. I'm not trying to use you. How you gonna think that a nigga that's not out here trying to holler at... I'm not trying to holler at everything. Obviously, I'm not trying to use you. Like, what the fuck? That don't even make sense. That's why y'all niggas be in these relationships that don't go nowhere. Y'all keep chasing them women that don't want you. You think they playing hard to get. They don't want you. Every time I see that, I see some dude, he going after some chick dumb hard, and then he finally get her, and then the next thing you know, she cheat on him. That's not her fault, fam. She told you she didn't want you. Then when she figured out that you wasn't gonna go nowhere and she could use you, and you was okay with it, then she started using you. So please don't tell me about some chick that you was dating and then all of a sudden she cheated on you. You knew she was gonna cheat on you, fam. She didn't want you from the rip. That's the part I don't get. Women nowadays don't know how to play hard to get. When I was a kid, women knew how to play hard to get. When I was early, my teenage years, my early 20s, women knew how to play hard to get. You got to get a nigga a little bit of line. You understand? You got to get a nigga a little bit of line. It's like when you fishing. That's where you get it. You got to get a nigga a little bit of line. You understand? So what I think is, there's been... Now it's like different. You know what I'm saying? It's just like disrespect. Or it's... y'all niggas keep chasing them women that don't want you, fam. I'm gonna show y'all what this thing is. Y'all keep chasing them women that don't want you, fam. It's not gonna be me, fam. I don't need a woman that's just throwing me the vagina. I'm not on that type of time. I'm not out here talking about I want some easy chick. We're not doing that. Remember, the woman got to raise your kids. I don't even want a woman with that mindset raising my children. You understand? So that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is this weird assumption that in order for a woman to show that she has value, she has to be the most difficult female to get. You could just show that you have value by being able to do things. Why don't y'all focus on that? Focus on being able to do things that men value. You don't have to focus on trying to be the most difficult chick to hit. Focus on going after men that want actual relationships instead of going after men that's trying to, you know, bring somebody to the club or take somebody out to the freaking, or get somebody to the hotel. Like, y'all fucking with these dudes that want to do nothing but bang you, and then you say that's how all niggas is. No, that's how all the niggas is that you want, because you want the niggas that only want to have sex with you. So since you're difficult and hard to get along with, that's the only women you're gonna get. Because no nigga that want to build a family with a woman is going to go choose a woman that's hard to live with. How are you going to get anything done? How are you going to do anything if your partner is difficult? If every single thing that you want to do, your partner is against, and all of the things your partner want to do, you don't want to do. Y'all shouldn't be together. Y'all should go find people that y'all line up with. That's all I'm saying. And women are like this because of men. Just so we could be clear. Men created all of this because the thirsty niggas started outnumbering the real niggas. Fucking flies. Somebody fucking killed the. Somebody destroyed the spider web that was over here. Now all the flies is getting back in. Shit, fam, leave the spiders alone. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody have a blessed day. Let me show y'all this flyer real quick for everybody that could know about the changes going on in your garbage. So basically, New York City has a rat problem. So the way that they're trying to combat the rat problem is that they're trying to do something involving our compost. Basically, our, like the food, the things, because that's basically the degradable, like biodegradable products. So, like, they don't want you just putting the food in the trash. They want you to put, like, if you don't finish your food. I grew up throwing the leftover food in the toilet. That's what I grew up doing. We got leftover food, you put that shit in the toilet, you flush the toilet. Nowadays, niggas just put it in the garbage, and then you put the garbage outside. And then when you just put the garbage outside, now the rats is going after the garbage. So that's what they're trying to stop doing. I'm saying just fucking flush your leftover food. You can literally just do that, and your whole entire problem go away. But people aren't doing that. So they need you to lock the food up so the rats... Sheesh. I'm trying to show you how the thing... Okay, anyway, I don't know. There we go. So the rats don't get to it. So basically, they have these bins now that they want us to start using. These are the bins. I don't know. I can't tell how well y'all can see that. These are the bins that they want us to start using. I have that brown one right here. I'm going to show y'all. I have 2 of those. But basically, that's what they want. Food scraps, food soiled paper. They want that to be put in a labeled bin, max 55 gallons with a secure lid. You could order a free composting bin decal. So you could order a decal. I guess you got to buy the bin yourself, but you could order a free decal. It's at nyc.gov / composting bin decal. Or you can call, wait, that's not a call. But all of this has to be done by, I think, you can order one for free. Oh, you can also order a brown bin. A brown bin. Could y'all see that? I don't know if y'all could see that. Anyway, so y'all could also order a brown bin. Let me get this in the light real quick. So you can order a brown bin. So you could also order a brown bin. If y'all could see this. Now I can see what y'all can see. Okay, so you could also order a brown bin. That's the information. This is all because of the rat epidemic in Midtown in New York City. This is all because of the rat epidemic in New York in basically in Manhattan. And the rat epidemic in Manhattan is bad like that because of the restaurants. So they need to just start doing something with the restaurants. It's the restaurants, man. They just throwing out food. They throwing out good food. Remember, McDonald's, all of those fast food restaurants, Dunkin' Donuts, all of those, they throw away food, fam. Edible food. Food that there's nothing wrong with. That's crazy that they're allowed to do that. The city isn't even like, why isn't the city buying some of the food from them at a discounted price and then giving the food away for free? Because we live in a capitalist society is the answer. But just another thing that they can do that they're not. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody have a blessed day. Go out there and do something worth doing. Shout out to everybody that said what's up to us today. Definitely appreciate all of y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. Just go have a blessed day. Go do something worth doing, man, and put God's name on it. I really don't think I'm coming outside today. I'm gonna go do my lawn. If I do come outside, I'll do a live. But I think I'm just gonna do my lawn. I might do some content in the house. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. When I have these mornings where I'm having all of this weird shit going on, like with the homeless people and all that, I don't want to deal with it. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang, hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's go. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you, and that's all I got on this one. I'm out.